mind on God. Or you could just even pray. I recommend reading the word, and then also praying or watching YouTube content about Jesus, genuine YouTube content about Jesus. I recommend after doing all of those things, you pray, and talk to your Father, and just get down what you got to get down. Because if you just sit there and let those thoughts manifest, you're gonna end up, it may not be that day, but you're gonna end up relapsing. You're gonna end up going back into that indwelling sin, because you're not fully letting God come in and do what he got to do, and help you. Like, it's like, it's like at the point where you're not really playing with fire, but you're playing with fire, because we can't do it on our own. We can never do it on our own. And that's one thing that I had to learn. Like, God has to be in the forefront, and he's teaching me that to this day. Like, I'm still learning. Like, I still got a long way to go, but I feel like he's been teaching me a lot lately. So, and definitely, the importance of learning not to flirt with that sin is crucial, because if you go around thinking you can take one peek, or you can go back a little bit, or watch something that's questionable, and it's a trigger to you, you're gonna end up falling. Because once you open up those gates, man, it's a bad situation, and it's just gonna be a strong feeling of lust and enticement that you're gonna end up probably giving in if you don't give it to Jesus. You know what I'm saying? But in general, if you want to be free from any sin, or sin like this, like lust, just give it to God. And a lot of people say, I'm young, I don't really feel ready yet. I feel like my whole life is ahead of me. Yeah, your whole life is ahead of you, but why can't it be ahead of you with Jesus? Like, I say this all the time. I really do. Even recently now, I said my life is so much better with God than it was with the enemy. I don't have to, like, I'm not gonna say there's no struggles, and there's no pain, and there's no hurt in different places, but it's not coming from God. You know what I'm saying? I would have times and instances where I'm like with the enemy and the world and stuff like that, and it always ended up with either hurt, jealousy, hate, pain, things going on, different friends and stuff arguing and stuff like that. It's like, why would I even want to have fun in that lifestyle anymore? Like, it only brings hurt and pain. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, that's another topic that I wanted to speak on another video, like the world's love and the world's fun versus Jesus' love and the world's and Jesus, the way you can have fun while you're a Christian and you're young. And you don't even have to be young, because you could be older and think the same thing too. But that's kind of what I wanted to get across. You can have fun with Jesus. Like, you don't have to be in certain places. Stuff like clubbing and stuff like that, that's not my thing. I don't think that is cool. I don't want to be drunk out of my mind. I never really wanted to be drunk out of my mind. That's something that I didn't really like or wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Or even just be in situations that is like, I'm not a party person. I'm not a person that's gonna be like front and center, you know. But I'm just saying, you can have fun with Jesus. It's pretty hard to find genuine Christian friends, or people who believe in Jesus genuinely in this world now. But you keep on praying and you keep on moving. God will start to surround you with people, or not just people, because sometimes you can be in a season where you're by yourself. God doesn't want us to be by ourselves all the time, but sometimes you have to be separated, you know what I'm saying, to learn how to build your relationship up with God, and then learn when people come how to test the spirits, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody that come in your life isn't good, you know. But back to what I was saying, with the pornography. If you really want to be free from this sin, you got to give it to God. You got to submit yourself to God. I know I got a little off track, but that's a topic for another day. But you really gotta submit yourself to God, and that's something that He's been teaching me day by day, and I'm still learning new things and different things now, Lord. And a big thing for young people, take heed of instruction, wise instruction. That when it seems like it's coming from God, and it's really sound, uh, 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 good stuff that sounds like it's coming from God, and it's not hurting you. It's not telling you to do wrong things. It's not pushing you in a way that seems sketchy where you got to think about it. When it sounds like it's coming from God, take heed to instructions and actually listen. Because when you start to not listen and go away from that, that's when you find yourself going into some dangerous territory. And then, let people know what you're going through, because it took time for me to get to this point, to let even my mom know, what I'm saying, my brother know, or one of my friends know. It took time, but let people come in and let people know what you're going through, so the devil doesn't have a hold on you anymore. Like, so he doesn't have that thing holding on to you in the middle of the night or anytime in the day, anytime. Because like, as much as people know who go through this sin, it holds on you. you know if you start to keep it in and nobody knows, how can you get help? Because if Jesus doesn't know and you're not calling on him, how do you can't. I'm telling you, it's never gonna work. It's never gonna work. So I'm saying peace and blessings. And this is my first video, so I'm sorry if it's a little rough and a little all over the place, but I really wanted to get this topic spoke about. It was a little uncomfortable for me as well at the same time, because no one wants to talk about their addiction to pornography, or used to be addiction. But I thank God and I thank Jesus for actually helping me get just transform my mind and get over this. You know what I'm saying? You're always gonna deal with temptation until the time he takes us, or it's time to go. But I'm so thankful for what he's been teaching me, and I'm hoping and I'm praying that he helps many of you who see this video, or in general, if you don't see it, I'm praying for others too, Lord. But I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'm out.